retired. I'm not retired. I'm 32.
Good
I'm pivoting,
morning.
figuring out what's next, but I'm not retired.
I gotta stop something
and
here.
So,
I always sorry. I was getting my head filled with some inspiration, but I wanted to come out here from Snowflake, Arizona. I'm getting ready to welcome the sun. You guys, we're on top of the ridge, and the ridge is like a fault line that goes for miles and miles and miles. So we're on top of everything. So the elevation is really high, and I'm outside of a little community called Snowflake, Arizona, and it's 39 degrees for all of my friends. Back in Wisconsin, we did find some snow, a patch or two on our way up here. Crazy that it looks so much like the Midwest. Up here, the terrain, the animals, just seeing the countryside. Looks like home, feels like home. And I'm really not very far away from our little bed and breakfast that we're staying at. And so just enjoying the view, getting out for my morning run. I had to make a funny because this morning there's a hot tub, little whirlpool tub in our room, and I'm not a tub person, or I wasn't until today. And so I have to laugh at myself. They had these little bubbles to put in, and more is good, right? I was practically drowning in the bubbles, but I was thinking about how good it felt to actually just take a morning and bubble and relax and feel pampered before I got out here on my walk. And I'm just loving this. I am just loving our morning experience, our experience here coming north of Phoenix. So many times we travel into Phoenix when we come, and my brother moved up into the mountains because they like winter, they like less crowded, and this kind of reminds them of home, I think. And so they're up here, and it was so fun to be able to take the trek through the mountains and come on up. I'm excited that we were able to spend some quality time with family, dinner and games, and this morning we'll get some more time together. I am just taking in the views, you guys. I am like really seriously in town on the edge. So it kind of so here's like where I'm at. I'm gonna give you the visual. So like the farms, and then town. Really, it's so cute. It's an adorable little town. We're staying at this awesome little bread and breakfast where a gentleman named Craig and his wife are making us breakfast as I speak, and just taking good care of us. And it is just a charming little community. I guess Snowflake was founded by two individual men that came up here and grew. And so one side of the town is the family of Snow, and the other is the family of Flake. And they founded this city and called it Snowflake from the two founding families. So it's been here for a number of years, and it's very rich in heritage. And that's the name of our little inn, the Heritage Inn. It's fabulous. Neil and I, we kind of teased. It's our first official, truly hosted by a couple bed and breakfasts where we actually get up and get breakfast, all so often in modern travel, the Airbnbs are so popular, and you forget that there's also these bed and breakfasts, the true, when it began, and having a lot in common with Craig and his wife. They're talking about when we owned our 13 unit motel, and labor sensitive, and not necessarily about the income. And he said, yes, my wife is out right now selling real estate. And we kind of teased, so that's what we did when we had our motel as well. So just already finding so much stuff we had in common with other people on this journey. People talk about how you get to know people, and sometimes you just start a conversation and you find something will open up a conversation that brings you closer together and in connection. And that's something that Neil and I both really enjoy, is connection and meeting people and just hearing their story and what's going on in their life and the richness of what's out here in our country, the richness of all the things that are available to us as Americans in our country, in our world, the things that we have available. I woke up this morning in, pure gratitude. It is 2 years this coming weekend since we were together saying goodbye to my precious, beautiful soul sister. And there was nowhere I would rather be right now in just remembering her and honoring her, that we get to come together as family and just embrace life, embrace each other. And I don't know, that's just my heart right now. Is I knew I needed to be here. I knew I needed to be with my family. It was something that my soul calls. Do you feel that ever, where your soul just calls something and you need, and you really don't know what all of that means, but you just, as you feel it, you're like, oh my God, I needed that. Just like I needed my bubble this morning to calm my mind and my heart so that I could be in gratitude for the time that we have together as family, the connections, hearing where people are at in their hearts, seeing as many as I can. I know we all won't be able to get together because of logistics, because of pandemic and the situation in the world, but making our best efforts to be safe, to nurture each other, and to make and fill hearts. That's what it's all about, man. That's all I know. All I know. Family is everything to me. And to be able to take the time. 2 years ago, when I made the time to be with my family, to say goodbye to my sister, it was complicated. We had a motel. We had jobs that were punch a clock. You got to ask permission to be gone. Got to make sure you got plenty of time off available to do that. And not that anyone's being naughty or anything, but well, that doesn't count for bereavement, And the drama, and this visit and this time in my life when I don't have to miss my work. I can schedule my work around what I need, but I get to take care of what I need in this life. That's been fundamentally a game changer for my life. And I share that in a mindset of who else needs that kind of flexibility and freedom? Who are people who I know or don't know yet, who are praying for options in their life, who need flexibility and freedom? I don't know. But I'm looking with my eyes open for offering that opportunity, because the opportunity has really made a lot of difference in my life. And at the same time, it is so much fun and rewarding to be able to walk alongside other humans, other people on a journey. And the journey isn't a straight line. The journey is full of ups and downs. The journey is full of falling down and stopping to say, yeah, I'm here, when you're ready to get back up, and actually encouraging, get back up, come on. We don't leave each other behind. We stay in the race with people. I get very attached to what people's dreams and desires and goals are. And I don't really stop until they reach them. In my prayer and how I stick with them and lead from that place, it's such a rewarding experience. And then I get this as well. I call it like bonus. Anyway, I am just here waking up with the sun at the top of the ridge. Life is happening here in Snowflake. It's an adorable little town. I'm just walking along. It's just adorable. Just adorable little peaceful town in northern Arizona. It's 39 degrees. It's a beautiful way to wake up. Kind of feels like fall or spring in Wisconsin. It's going to be a glorious day. What are you grateful for today? What is something you're grateful for today? I walk on my prayer walk and there's so many blessings. One of them is you. I'm so grateful to have you in my life, to support me and encourage me. You don't know how much that means to me, to have the love and care of you in my life. And for that, thank you. Have an awesome Wednesday. Go hit it.